Okay, so let's have a look at the next bunch of tickers. Today is the 7th December still, and we're looking at NEA on ASX, which is the near map. And I actually used near map when I used to work as an engineer. It was really useful, but then they introduced the paid model, and I think that's when the price took off. That's when the price really took off, because they had a good income. And that's where our company stopped allowing us to use it due to licensing laws or whatever. So anyway, I mean, they've done really well here. 1,000%, you know, from IPO, it's like 10,000%. So huge success here. So on the monthly, we're looking once again, and you can see a massive bull run here happen at the start of this year. Wow, like something must have happened here. Somebody maybe bought them over or whatnot. But you can see the RSI. Well, the RSI is actually set, but it said a low here, but it said a high low. That's actually good, and we're getting supported just above the 21 EMA. And we're never closing below the 13 EMA, so it's currently it's looking like it wants to bottom out here. You can see the long wicks to the downside getting rejected. We do have top wicks as well, and it might be like a bear flag here still. But you know, let's zoom in. Let's have a look a bit on the weekly here. So we had the reversal here. And we're having trouble with the 21 EMA, getting a little bit rejected, but you know what, it's like a little equilibrium here. So it's got a high, low, lower high, and now we're trying to make this our higher low. So you know, maybe we're gonna break out to the upside from this equilibrium here. You know, the RSI is in equilibrium itself as well, you know, low, high, low, low, high. It wants to set a high, low as well. Let's have a look. So how much did we pull back already? So the whole pullback was 45% or so. Now we're at about 36. Yeah, could play this break of the equilibrium here. How big is the equilibrium? 20%. So on the daily, so yeah, you could play this equilibrium here. You got the low, you got the high, you got the high low here, lower high. Sort of a break down out of this equilibrium. So I have to be a little bit careful here. You got the high low, lower high, and then it went to lower low here. If it sets another lower high here and then keeps going down, that's you know, you're gonna have to have a look at the support level here, 239, where it can make a mid support there. And you can see that we are sort of getting we had a sideways movement with the RSI, and then we had the bear break here. So yeah, just have to wait and see what happens here. If the bears can push it down, or if this was a fake out here, and then the bulls can buy the dip. But the green volume here, the bull volume here is not very inspiring, so it's very likely to set a lower high compared to 287, and then start the pullback. So that's the near map. But you know what? If you're looking at the weekly, you want to set up high-low weekly somewhere here. You could try to buy somewhere there, and then hope for the break upwards, right? That would be a good play there on the weekly chart. But which would bring us somewhere here. So we will downtrend for a little bit, maybe around January 2020. We'll drop down here somewhere. You know. All right. So that's near map. Let's have a look at the next one. So ALU Altium Limited. I don't know what that is. Oh well, looks very nice here. Massive run up. You can see there's a bearish divergence on the action, and on the monthly, this is monthly chart, so you know, very long time frame, and I can already see there could be a well, it could either be maybe on the weekly. Let's have a look on the weekly here. So it could be a setup for the head and shoulders, you know, like if we break the neckline here. So I mean, this is the last one that I would be careful of. But that's the setup. But you know, if that happens, that's gonna happen in January, and then the break is like in March. So it's a long time. It's a long projection here. So and you can see that we're setting lower highs on the RSI, which is it's losing momentum there. So I'll be careful. Here. You can play off the support with low risk plays, and then see if there's some bounces. But the RSI is cooling off here. So, like for example, what could have, like over here, you know, you got the RSI, and then you bounced and you set lower RSI compared to this area, and then you bounced again and you set another lower RSI. So if you played off this support where you got 4% risk, if you start scaling in here expecting a bounce on the weekly, and it like had a double bottom here on the RSI, you would have got 20% jump. Wow. So I mean, it could be a similar thing once again here. You know, you could drop down, you can get a support in this area here, and then bounce again. So that could be a play there. Let's have a look on the daily. Look at the daily here. It's pretty interesting. We had this dump, right, and now we had a pullback, and there's another pullback, but bulls bought this dip, and we're closing above the 21 EMA. So bulls can just keep going. We got the uptrend here, high, low. Well, it's sort of, you can say this one is a lower high and a lower low. So, but you know, it's not exact science. It's up to the interpretation. You see, there's a bit of wick spinning top or whatnot. So this is obviously a resistance level here. To watch out for, you know, if bulls can break out above here, then we got the green light, and we're pretty much back in the breakout. But once again, what's likely to happen? You know, we had the big run up. Now we're in the range, and maybe we're gonna stay in the range for a little bit. You know, middle of 2020. You know, we can always break down as well. So can wait. We'll have it inside the range. Can try to buy the bottoms with of this support here, and then play like that. So yeah, like you would want this to consolidate a little bit, you want to play out the break. But this area here is the resistance, as you can see by the wicks here. If we do close above this, then we are off to the races. But gotta be careful with RSI once again. But I mean, it's you know, it's on the monthly. On the monthly, we are still uptrending. High, 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 low, high, 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 low. You know, and are we gonna get a high, high again? You know, the RSI is losing momentum though, so maybe we are due to consolidate for a longer time here. You know, ALU. All right, ALU. What else we got? APX, Up and Limited. Not sure what that is. We had a massive run up. Once again, now we're setting a high low on the monthly, and we want to see if this was our low or high on the monthly here. Once again, we had a massive hype about it, and all the people bought into the hype. Anywhere above 25 are now down in the money. So let's see 21 EMA coming as a support, 13 EMA also as a support. Nothing is closing below the 13 EMA, maybe like a little bit here, but nothing closed and open below the 13 EMA. So yeah, we got the support here on the weekly. Yeah, there must have been some news here, and then something, and then it's like, oh, it's a positive news. Nope, rejection. So yeah, have to wait and see what happens here. If we can bounce and form an equilibrium inside here on the weekly. On the daily, we're downtrending, so you know, we must hold this level here, 1943, and then yeah, I mean, nothing much to say about it. We're downtrending. Don't want to get in until we're uptrending on the daily at least, and if we are uptrending on the daily, then we got the higher. Then we will set a high low for the weekly, and then we have a chance going up. Otherwise, you know, it's not very good. We keep going down. There might be a play of the support here, and maybe of a support here if we drop down there. But other than that, gotta wait until we change the trend. Daily to uptrend. So yeah, not amazing. Next one, NAN. So what is this? Nanosonics Limited. Some crazy names here. Oh, looks like I got some drawings on this. I wonder. I've looked at this before, so can't remember though. Okay, so what do we got? We have a massive run up from end of last year. So for the whole year we've had massive run up, and now looks like we are rejecting here with long wick up to the top. Long wick up to the top, and the RSI setting lower highs, right? So losing momentum. Let's see if we're gonna come down and consolidate here. This is monthly though, so you know, it's too much. So weekly as well, we're sort of topping out, slowly losing momentum, I had this bear volume injection last week, or what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago. Supporter of the 21 EMA though, like as you can see, it was support here, and now bulls tried to make it support again. Yeah, let's see what happens. So on the weekly, we broke the highs, high lows here. So we're no longer technically we're no longer uptrending. And on the daily, look at this range here break. Nice range breakouts. Let's look at this fake out here, and then when we broke this level, that was like a quick trade, get in, get out type of thing for 6%. Maximum of 6%. You probably wouldn't catch the whole move and get out at like 3% or 5%, whatever, even 1%. And now we're going back down. So we're downtrending once again. We need to change the trend, and it looks like it's thinly traded. Oh no, it's pretty good. Looks pretty good on the hourly. Let's see what happens if this 21 EMA gonna be a resistance now, because it was support here, broken, and now it's coming to test the 21 EMA. It's likely to reject, at least for a little bit. At least the first time it's gonna reject, and see what happens. See what happens here. But what's likely to happen, of course, is set an equilibrium once again. But yeah, there's not much to say here. You know, if we this daily here we set a high low, we could play it off of the high low, and then get some sort of a push up into this area here. So you'd get in somewhere here on the high low, put a stop below it, and then you got, 8%, aiming for 8% gain. As long as your risk is below 8%, it's a good trade, right? But you want to change the daily trend to the uptrend because it's been downtrending, so just to avoid too much risk there. So that's none. That's it. So this video has been what, 18-19 minutes, almost 20 minutes already as well. So that's those stickers. I'm gonna have a look at the other ones now. So cheers.